difficult movies I've ever had to do. Being on location like that, some of the sequences that we shot were really, really hardcore.
You get beat up a lot in this movie.
Yeah, a lot of things happen.
The interrogation scene, I think you said it was, your body almost shut down after that scene.
Well, it's kind of a pivotal point in the movie, but there is this scene where the stuff hits the fan, as you might say, and my character sort of gets tangled up in the enemy's web, and this was one of those pivotal scenes that we knew, unless that sequence worked and people in the audience believed that sequence, the whole movie wouldn't work. So it had a lot of sort of pressure and build up to make the scene as realistic and hardcore as possible.
So in other words, Leo really got beat up.
Well, no. It's a movie, so I didn't really get beat up, but...
No, you look like you really
looked like it.
But I mean, you did do the majority of your stunts, so...
The majority of them, yes.
Other than the rabid dogs biting you.
Yeah, I can't take credit for everything. I didn't actually get bit by rabid dogs, but there were really hardcore sequences, and the pace in which Ridley shoots, you have to really be prepared for anything, because he'll have 3 helicopters on standby just circling around set, and he'll just radio somebody in, and then a helicopter will appear, and you're running away from it. And it's the way he organizes his set. Everyone is on the tip of their toes at every moment, prepared to give that man whatever he wants, and it's amazing. It's an amazing set to be a part of, because you just feel a part of that energy, and everything is unpredictable all the time.
It's a political film, but the great thing about the movie is, whereas some other political films have not been so commercial, this one is quite entertaining. It's very enjoyable. Is that one thing that you sought out to be? Is like, here you are making this political film, but yet it's also very, very entertaining.
Well, I love being a part of films that are topical and pertinent to the world we live in, and that's in the collective sort of consciousness of the public. And this is an issue that is, but at the same time, it doesn't sort of take any political or moral road. It lets the audience sort of extrapolate what they want from the subject matter. And there are, obvious issues in this movie that are very topical.
Yeah.
But what I really enjoyed about it is it relies very much on this sort of espionage element, this cat and mouse game between these 3 characters, and it's extremely entertaining at the end of the day. And I know that you can't sort of push an audience to believe what you can't take them towards a political road that may not agree with their own personal politics. It's not about that. It's an accurate portrayal of the United States and our relationship worldwide, and that's what it is. And this war on terror, but it could have been said anywhere.
The best in some.
It didn't make the United States look the best in some scenarios, which I don't think is the truth, and it also didn't make the enemy look the best either. It's just based on real sort of CIA records of what's gone on in this war on terror, and at the same time, it's highly entertaining, and I think an audience will never feel like they've gotten a sort of different outlook on the world they live in unless they're entertained at the same time, unless they're involved in the movie. Otherwise, it's a giant waste of time.
Rachel from Burbank. She wants to know.
Burbank.
Yeah.
Shout out to Burbank. All right.
There you go, nice. Rachel. You got a whole shout out.
Out of everyone in America, Burbank.
Yeah, exactly. What does Leo think anytime he hears "My Heart Will Go On" from Titanic?
Fond memories.
All good.
All good. That was one of the more difficult films that I've ever had to shoot, but at the end of the day, I developed a great relationship with Kate. We're still great friends, and I'm so proud. Yeah, we do. And I'm proud to be a part of that movie. So it seems so part of the past now. It's been over 10 years, but I know it's always going to be a part of my life and my career, and I embrace it. I'm honored to be a part of that movie.
Amanda writes, and again, the viewer, not me. Hi, Leonardo. First of all, I've been a fan of yours since I was 7 years old. Now I'm 20, and I still love all your movies. My question is, would you ever do a show like Dancing with the Stars? Because, you need it to boost that movie career.
Right now, I can't foresee that.
Really?
Maybe the one with the circus acts is more. That would be more exciting. But dancing, no, I don't think I could ever get there.
Could you be like a suave Cary Grant kind of?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know.
No?
I don't know. I just can't picture it. If I had like break dancing or something, maybe I'd go old school.
There you go.
But I don't know about the ball aspect, the cotillion vibe. I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?